Okay, part two, episode. I'm not episode. Yeah, 407. Episode 407. Please click like and subscribe. If you didn't watch part one, I will put part one at the end. No, I should put part three at the. I don't know how to do it. If I put part one at the end here, and then no, you're gonna have to look for it because I think I'm gonna have a third part to this. To be honest with you, these pennies are. This is an exquisite and rare um, penny roll that we got today. Everything so far is copper. We found some minor errors, but we found some really mint state pennies, and I really don't want to rush it. And I know no one stays to watch to the end a 40-minute penny roll, and I already know that this is going to go to an hour. I wouldn't be surprised if this penny roll has 3 or 4 parts to it, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, this is abnormal. And again, if you've been keeping up with the channel, you know that this group of pennies that I got from the bank that all of a sudden has no more pennies for me. They asked for my YouTube channel, and I gave them my YouTube. Before that, they had hundreds of rolls for me, and then all of a sudden I told them to go to my YouTube. I guess maybe I said something they didn't like. But que sera, sera. I did get these pennies from them, and I'm thankful for that. But never got another. I put one back in the wrong place. Sorry. Is this it? I think this is this the misaligned one? Yeah, that's it. Is it? That's misaligned. I know I had a couple misaligns. That one is not. All right. Well, hopefully I got it. Is this it? Yeah, that's one also. We have a few of them. So I really don't want to rush through this penny roll hunt, and I don't want to make them so long that I lose retention. A half an hour. If I knew it was going to be a half an hour, sure, no problem. I whatever. I bite the bullet. You know what I mean? But seeing the neck. Sorry. There and there is where you'll typically find, if there's going to be like little traces of a die clash, you'll see it there and there. So that looks like it has the trace of a die clash. Let me see what happens if I shut the light off. Yeah, see, you get more contrast without the light. It does not look like this. If it is, it's very weak. So getting an all copper penny roll is extremely, extremely rare from the bank. These are the only ones I've ever received from the bank, from a bank. And when the lady informed me, because what happened was I was going over there and they didn't have many pennies. And the teller said, listen, when we have some, we'll let you know. Okay. We'll call you up and we'll let you know. And the lady called me up and she let me know. And I went over there, and She had $100 of these penny rolls, $100, right? So we're talking about 200 penny rolls, and I only do maybe one a week, so it's like enough for 4 years. Right? If I do more this week, I did two or three of them, so maybe it's not. Maybe it's only enough for a couple years. Um, and I was so happy. We were talking. What are you using the pennies for? I told him my YouTube channel, and maybe that was a mistake. Maybe I should have just kept it to myself. Um, that's anyway. And and then like a month went by, and I was like, oh, or maybe more, maybe 2 months went by, and I said, oh, I never got a call back, but I still like to just pass by and pick up pennies like I do every month or so. So I gave them a call. They said, oh, no, we have no pennies. Pretty, like, no pennies. I mean, you went from having 100 anyway. So I said, okay. And I called back a month later, and they said the same thing to me. And I was like, all right, whatever. I mean, I have like 5 other banks I go to, but this bank here, from that area, it's a nice 64D. I just don't see any. I don't know if that's extra thickness or not on the motto. I'm gonna have to go with no. And how about the Liberty? You see the B. You can see some whatever. I mean, it looks like spreading, right? Looks like at that one point it spreads down, and the E looks like it might have a little separation, but it's a weak. It's a pretty weak example. So anyway, I guess I feel bad because I like getting these. It's part of my show, and some of these have value. And the only thing I could think of is that maybe they watched one of my videos and they saw me research the pennies, and looks like it has a die clash right there. And maybe they decide to keep them for themselves, or give them to somebody else who they know that collects them. Hold on a second, let me check this. But I'm thankful to get what we got, and hopefully we get some. I don't think I'm ever going to get any other all copper penny rolls from any other bank. I think that was a one off, and we're just gonna have to enjoy it while it's around. That's how life works. I think that not yesterday's. Was it yesterday's? Yes, it was yesterday's. No, 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 no. Yes, it was. Yeah, yesterday's episode 406 had 44% copper, which is absolutely tremendous. Look how raised or bold or strong those the numbers are, including the date. The whole thing really very bold. 69. Look how thin the letter, the motto, the date. Hmm. So I think we'll probably do a third a third part because we have a lot of pennies. I'll see how many we can get through. Let's see how many we can get through for this part. I guess it's just nice to look at these beautiful pennies, you know? So if you did not watch part one, um, you know, the reason we're doing two parts or three parts is copper pennies tend to take a little bit longer to examine. As a result, I was only a quarter way through the roll, a third of the way through the roll, and we were at 15 minutes and grease strike. Look how bold the letter is there, how bold the letter is here, and then this part over here, which is typical. I guess must be a place where they put the grease is right here on these old copper pennies when they were making them. And this is typical, but this one here is really pretty weak. So, you know, in YouTube analytics, right? There's an analytics page when you become a content creator, and you get YouTube Studio, and the analytics show that people go to about 10, 15 minutes and then they fall off. Not my members. My members, shout out to all my members, Eric, Sandra, Otis, MAR-TAY, and Bobby. I put all members. I put their names in every single description. It becomes part of the video. If you scroll down in any one of my videos, you will see all of the members. Some people, and I don't have the technical skills. That could be why. This is an absolute stunning example of a beautiful penny. Incredible, absolutely incredible. If you other people, you know, at the end of the video, which hardly anybody. I mean, I don't care how great of a content creator. Uh, if you're doing a 15, 20-minute video, 99% of the people are not watching. So to have now, don't get me wrong, I would do it too, you know, in addition to what I do to shouting people out, like I just did. But to just show people at the end, like, you know, anyway, I put it in my description. Obviously, if I had thousands, if I had thousands of members, then, you know, that would be a whole different thing, right? That's a whole different. That changes everything. If you have thousands of members. Okay. Anyway, we'll wrap it up on this one. I guess what I was saying is that, you know, in addition to getting membership content, which are, you know, a ton of scheduled videos, which you could then communicate with me in real time, as opposed to waiting for you know, the video to be uploaded, scheduled, right? Because when people leave comments, they're leaving comments on older material. So, um, anyway, if anyone wants to become a member, it would be greatly appreciated. Um, Otherwise, please click like and subscribe. And we have just about enough pennies there for one more part three. I will link it here. See, now I want to link part three here at the end. All right. And I will see you in a second.